Welcome to the US edition of Zoho Payroll, your go-to payroll application designed with compliance for seamless and efficient payroll management. In this video, we'll see how you can sign up for Zoho Payroll, set up your organization, and explore some key features that make Zoho Payroll your ideal choice. To get started, go to www.zoho.com/payroll. Then click the Sign Up Now button at the top right corner. Here, enter your company name, email address, contact number, and create a password for your organization. The business location will be USA. Check this box to agree to the terms and privacy policy and click Sign Up Now. In the following page, enter your organization name. The business location will be USA. Select your industry type and the legal structure from the drop-down. In this field, enter the name by which you run your business. Enter your business address. Select the time zone. If you've started using Zoho Payroll in the middle of a financial year, you can choose to process prior payrolls or select this option if you will be running the first payroll of the financial year. Enable the checkbox to agree to the terms of service. Then click Save and Continue. That's it, you will be directed to your organization. First, let's set up your organization. Click Set up your organization profile. Here, you can upload your company logo. All your company details will be auto-populated based on the information you provided while signing up. You can edit them if you wish. However, the business location will be USA and that cannot be changed. Your business's primary address will be the filing address by default, which will be used across all forms and pay stubs. If you would like to add another work location as the filing address, click here to change the address. You can configure the contact information. All notification emails regarding pay runs, taxes, and form filings will be sent to the primary email. And click Save. Under the Branding tab, you can choose your preferred appearance and accent color for your organization. The preference you select here will be applied to your organization across all Zoho Finance apps. Secondly, let's configure your pay schedule. Click Complete Now. You can select the frequency by which you pay your employees. Zoho Payroll currently supports 5 types of pay frequencies. For the purpose of this video, let's select every month. Choose the last working day of the month or a custom date. Select your pay date and click Save. That's it, your pay schedule is now created. Thirdly, let's configure tax details and filing authorization. Click Complete Now. The federal and state tax information helps you determine how much tax you owe and how often you need to pay and report this to the IRS and state authorities respectively. To configure federal tax, click Configure. Enter the federal employer identification number provided to your organization by the IRS. Select the federal tax returns to file it with the IRS to report wages paid to your employees or employment taxes. Select the deposit schedule and click Save. To configure state taxes, click Configure here. Enter the details. Note that tax details will be collected in accordance with the rules and requirements of your state. Then click Save. That's it, you have configured your tax information and filing authorization. Fourthly, let's configure direct deposit for your organization and your employees. By configuring direct deposit in Zoho Payroll, you can streamline your payroll process, reduce the risk associated with physical checks, and ensure timely payments to your employees and tax agencies. Click Complete Now. Enter the bank account name, account number and routing number, account code, and select the account type. Then click Add. After adding your bank account, Zoho Payroll will automatically initiate a verification process to ensure the correctness of the provided information. This automated process typically takes 2 to 3 business days. This completes the direct deposit configuration for your organization. Next, let's onboard employees to your organization. Click Complete Now. Click Add Employees at the top right corner. Fill out the basic information such as the name, employee ID, date of joining, work email, and the designation. Select the work location. Mark this box if you wish to enable portal access for your employee. Under the compensation details, select the employee type as salaried or hourly employee. Enter the amount and choose the pay period accordingly. And click Save and Continue. Here you can enter the employee's personal details like the SSN, date of birth, personal email address and residential address. Then click Save and Continue. In the tax details, you will be asked to configure the employee's W-4 tax information. Under the Federal Tax Setup, select the applicable version of W-4 for the employee. Select if the employee holds more than one job. Select the filing status. Enter the deductions and other income. Enter the dependents and additional withholding amount. Then click Save. Under State Tax Setup, enter the required details and click Save. In this section, you can choose the payment method to pay your employees. Configuring direct deposit for your employees allows you to transfer salaries directly from your organization's bank account to their bank accounts. To configure direct deposit for your employees, select direct deposit as the payment mode. Enter the bank name, account number, routing number, and select the account type. Then click Save and Continue. After adding your employee's bank account, Zoho Payroll will automatically initiate a verification process to ensure the correctness of the provided information. This automated process typically takes 2 to 3 business days. Upon successful verification, you'll be able to process payrolls and transfer salaries via direct deposits. You can also select Check as the payment mode. After configuring, your employees will be asked to authorize the W-4 and the DE-4 forms. For them to authorize, they will have to log in to their ESS portal. Next to Federal W-4, click Complete Now. They can verify the details and click Proceed. Mark this box to certify that the information provided is accurate and then click Authorize. To authorize the DE-4 form, click Complete Now next to California DE-4. They can select their preferences and click Proceed. Mark this box to certify that the information provided is accurate and then click Authorize. You can also bulk import your employees' basic and their salary details. Click the More icon here and select Import Data. Select the type of employee details to import. Note that you can import the file only in CSV, TSV or XLS format. You can also download a sample file for your reference. That's how you add employees to your organization. Next, let's complete the service terms and authorization steps for your Zoho Payroll organization. Click Configure Now here to agree to Check's Payroll User Service Terms. In the pop-up that appears, add your signatory. Enter the name of the signatory and the signatory's job title. The email address will be auto-populated. Then click Save. Read and agree to the terms and click Confirm. After entering the tax details, you will need to authorize your tax reporting agent. Click Configure Now. The authorization process must be completed by either the business owner or an authorized person who is responsible for signing legal documents on behalf of your organization. Then click Proceed. Sign the forms below to grant authorization to process your payroll. That's it. You have authorized your tax reporting agent. To authorize your payment service provider, click Complete Now. The authorization process must be completed by either the business owner or an authorized person who is responsible for signing legal documents on behalf of your organization. Therefore, click Proceed. Review the authorization terms and click Authorize. Your payment service provider will then be authorized. Lastly, let's configure prior payroll. If you have not enabled prior payroll during setup, click Enable Prior Payroll. Then, you'll have to contact support to activate prior payroll for your organization. Now we will see how to add employee benefits in your organization. Benefits are additional compensations or perks provided to employees beyond their regular wages or salary, like healthcare benefits and retirement benefit plan, retirement saving options, flexible spending accounts, or any other allowances. To add a benefit, click Add Benefit. In the pop-up that appears, select the benefit plan. Enter the benefit name and click Save. The benefit will be added and you can now enroll employees in the benefit. Click Enroll Employee. Select the employee. Enter the employees and the employee's contribution and click Save. The benefit has been added to your employee and it will be included in their upcoming payrolls. Additionally, you can click the edit icon here to modify the benefit name. If you no longer want to offer a benefit to your employee, but you don't want to delete it either, you can mark it as inactive. There are instances where you might need to correct a mistyped contribution. In such cases, go to the benefit for which you want to update the contribution amount and click the edit icon next to the employee. If an employee enrolled in a benefit chooses to opt out of the plan or become ineligible due to various reasons, you can click the remove icon to discard the employee from the benefit. If you want to remove a benefit permanently from your organization, you can delete it simply by clicking the More and selecting Delete. Before deleting, ensure there are no employees enrolled in the benefit. Configuring time off policies. There are cases where your employees would need paid time off for their personal reasons to maintain a healthy work-life balance. In Zoho Payroll, you can set up paid time off policies, including sick leave and vacation leave, at the both organizational and individual employee levels. Click Set up PTO. Click Configure under Sick Leave Policy. Select the earning method. Enter the number of hours to be added for the selected earning method. Enter the maximum number of sick hours an employee can earn. Choose whether unused hours can be carried over to the next year and click Save. To configure vacation leave policy, click Configure under Vacation Leave Policy. Select the earning method. Enter the number of hours to be added for the selecting earning method. Enter the maximum number of vacation hours an employee can earn. Unused hours will be carried over to the next year as mandated by your state law. These hours must be paid out to an employee upon termination of their employment. Then click Save. Once configured, you will be able to associate your vacation and sick leave policies with your employees. Now that you have set up your organization, let's process the first pay run of your employee. Zoho Payroll allows you to handle various payroll types: regular payroll, bonus payroll, off-cycle payroll, termination payroll. Let's look at it one by one. If your organization pays your employees their salaries according to the pay schedule, you can process regular payroll for them. Go to the Pay Runs module. Click Process Pay Run. The payroll will be created in draft status. Review the payroll details, make changes if necessary, and proceed to approve the payroll. Go ahead and click Approve Payroll. Your payroll will be approved. If you have set up direct deposit for your organization, payments will be automatically made to direct deposit employees on the selected payday. Or if you pay your employees manually via check, cash, or any other payment mode, you can record it manually by clicking Mark as Paid. In the pop-up that appears, select the payment mode and click Save. The pay runs will be marked as paid. Bonus Payroll. Next, we'll look into Bonus Payroll, which allows you to process bonus payment outside the regular pay cycle. Go to the Pay Runs module, click Create Pay Run and select Bonus Payroll. Select the pay period enter the gross pay and the payment information. Then, click Save and Continue. The pay run has been created. Review the payroll details, make changes if necessary, and proceed to approve the payroll. Go ahead and click Approve Payroll. Your payroll will be approved. If you have set up direct deposit for your organization, payments will be automatically made to direct deposit employees on the selected payday. If you have paid your employees manually via check, cash, or any other payment mode, you can record it manually by clicking Mark as Paid. In the pop-up that appears, select the payment mode and click Save. That's it, the pay runs have been marked as paid. Off-cycle payroll. If you want to pay your employees outside the regular pay schedule, for example, paying reimbursements or corrections for past pay runs, you can process an off-cycle payroll. Here's how. In the Pay Runs page, click Create Pay Run and select Off-cycle Pay Run. In the pop-up that appears, select the pay schedule, pay period start date, and when you would like to pay. Mark the respective boxes if you want to include benefits or deductions associated with employees, and click Save. That's it. Off-cycle pay run has been created. Now, let's add an employee to the off-cycle details page. Click Add Employee. Select the employee from the drop-down. If the employee is paid by hour, add the earning for the selected pay period. Click Add Earning and select an earning type such as bonus or commission. And click Save. After adding the employees to the off-cycle payroll, click Continue to Payroll. Review the payroll details and proceed to approve the payroll. In the pop-up that appears, click Approve Payroll. Your payroll will be approved. If you have set up direct deposits for your organization, payments will be automatically made to direct deposit employees on the selected payday. If you had paid your employees manually via check, cash or any other payment mode, you can record it manually by clicking Mark as Paid. In the pop-up that appears, select the payment mode and click Save. That's it, the payments have been marked as paid. Termination Payroll. Termination Payroll allows you to process the final pay for employees leaving your organization. To terminate an employee, go to the Employees module, select the employee who is being terminated. Click More at the top right corner and select Terminate Employee. Enter the employee's last working day. Enable Encash all unused vacation hours if you want to pay the employee for their unused vacation hours. Otherwise, disable it. Select when you would like to settle the final pay for the employee. Configure the pay date for the termination payroll. Enter the employee's personal email address for future communications. Add notes if necessary. And click Proceed. The employee will be terminated and the termination payroll will be created for them. You can then proceed to add termination payroll details. Once done, click Approve Payroll at the top right corner. In the pop-up that appears, click Approve Payroll. The termination payroll will be approved. In the Taxes and Forms module, you can get a comprehensive overview of taxes, track the deposit status of taxes, and get a detailed breakdown of each tax type. In Taxes, Zoho Payroll will generate and list all the applicable taxes each time you process a payroll. You will find details such as the tax name, deposit period, amount due, and the due date for each tax. To view the details of a particular tax, go to Taxes and click View Details next to the tax you want to examine. In Forms, Zoho Payroll generates and lists all applicable federal, state, and local tax forms each time you process payroll. These forms are automatically filed on your behalf, ensuring compliance and reducing administrative effort. To view the details of a specific tax form, go to Forms and click View Details next to the form you want to examine. A detail slider will appear displaying the official tax form pre-filled with your filing details. Now let's go to Settings, where you can view and customize the additional preferences to best suit your organization. In Work Locations, you can add multiple locations of your business, associate to your employees, and calculate their tax contribution based on the location where they work within the registered state. Note that once your employees are assigned to a work location, you cannot delete the location. Before deletion, you must reassign the employees to a different work location. In Salary Components, you can include earnings and deductions which determine the gross pay and the final take-home salary of your employees. To add a new earning, click the Add Components drop-down and select Earning. Enter the earning name. This name must be unique from other earnings. Enter the name for the name in the pay stub field. This is how the earnings will appear on the employee's pay stub. Tick or untick, this is a taxable earning option based on your preference. If the earnings are not taxable, they will not be included in the wages of your forms. Tick mark this as active if you wish to make the earnings active and use it in upcoming payrolls. Click Save. Once saved, the earnings can be used in payrolls and you can assign it to employees. Similarly, you can add deductions by clicking here. In Employee, you can configure it you want to auto-generate employee ID and any custom fields in the Employees module. In the Employee portal, you can enable portal access for your employees and configure the portal preferences. Once the employees access their portal, they will be taken to the home page where they can view the recent pay stubs, keep track of their sick and vacation leave balances, and view their salary breakdown for the year. In My Profile, they can view their personal details, details about how you receive your salary in the payment information, Form W-2 preferences, and tax information. In the Compensation module, they get a comprehensive view of their earnings, benefits, and the paid time off details. In Pay Stubs, they can get a detailed view of their earnings for each pay period. They can review and download their pay stubs as well. Under Uses and Roles, you can view the various uses and roles in your organization. Under the Roles tab, you can find Admin as a predefined role and you can create new roles with different permissions to assign to your users. Under Email Templates, you can customize the content of the system-generated emails which are sent to your employees by modifying the email templates. You can also integrate with any of the Zoho apps and make the most out of it. By integrating with Zoho Books, you can record all your payroll transactions from Zoho Payroll as journal entries in Zoho Books so that you can keep track of the wages you pay and taxes you deposit. By integrating Zoho Expense with Zoho Payroll, you can sync the expense reimbursement details of employees in Zoho Expense and include the reimbursements in the payroll of your employees in Zoho Payroll. Finally, in the Report section, you can view a summary of your payroll, employees' pay benefits, tax payment, payroll journals, employee salary statement, and employee deductions. In the activity logs, you can get a detailed report of all activities that take place in a particular period in your organization. You can customize, filter, and export your reports in PDF, CSV, XLS, or XLSX formats. And that's a wrap for our video. Thanks for watching.